Hello gardeners, and welcome to today's video. Today I will be showing you how to create a 2-braid ponytail with Kanekalon. First, you see I'm making my sections. I'm sectioning off the top half, and then I'm making that middle part all the way down the back using my Just Rhyme 2-way mirror. Next, I am applying some super grow to all my open parted areas just to add some protection and lubrication to my scalp, because as you know, it can get dry under there. Next up, I'm using my Camille Rose Curl Revitalizer along with my Tabitha Brown hair and scalp oil to apply moisture to my ponies, again to retain that moisture barrier when adding all the spray and that Kanekalon hair. Now I'm just taking out some of my edges so they can be laid nice without interfering in the ponytail. I just apply a little bit of edge control. Next, I am spraying the part that I'm pulling back into the ponytail. And I'm spraying it with Got To Be because it is an excellent molder. You see how it's just laying there like I'm putting gel on my hair, but I'm just spraying and patting, and I'm about to apply my first rubber band. And you don't want to rubber band your first pony too tight because you have to go through at least 2 to 3 more times. And I'm just using my blow dryer to seal and lay that hair flat. As you can see, I'm adding more of my Tabitha Brown and Camille Rose product to add more moisture. And I'm just going to brush and spray and brush and spray and rub and lay, which is all important to create a nice sleek look. You want to brush and make it as sleek as possible before you tie your next rubber band. Again, you do not need to tie it tight because you still have at least 1 more rubber band, and we want to keep the tension at a minimum because we want our hair to stay in our head, okay? We have a long life to live and we do not want to destroy our follicles. And on to the next section we go. Just spraying some Got To Be and smoothing it and brushing it down, making sure that measurement is aligned with the other ponytail because we do not want asymmetric ponytails. That just looks unprofessional. And even though we may not be professionals, we want it to look like it. Again, the blow dryer part is important so that we can lock that hair down to prevent any frizz from popping up. As you can see, I took some of those edges out and I'm just putting a little gel around the perimeter to lay it down. More spray, more brushing, laying it flat. And because this side is the finer side of the parting, it's easier to lay. I'm adamant about, and here I am with my big rubber band that I loop through twice. And I only suggest looping it through once or twice. I might have done this a little tighter than I like, so don't do what I did. Learn from my mistakes. And now for the pony hair. This is just some Kanekalon. As you can see, I'm mixing my black with my purple to give a nice contrast. As you can see, I have purple in my hair with black roots. So first we're gonna lay half the ponytail on the pony that I have, and then we're gonna tie that pony onto that as if it was mine. And then once you've done, just flip it back over as if it was a real ponytail. Do it again, pull the ponytail through. Make sure that top part is flipped, and then once you're done, you're gonna flip it back over. And then you wanna just kind of go through, grab a section, yes, that little section, flip that down because that's what you're gonna wrap around the braid. Then you wanna grab your jam. I like the Honey Shining Jam. I just grab that and apply it through the hair. And you wanna make sure that you are blending with your jam, and just to make sure that your hair is tucked away nicely in between the Kanekalon hair so that it doesn't poke through. Because if you're natural like me, you don't want any of that frizz to poke through. So as you can see, I'm just braiding the hair like so, like that. And if you mess up, don't be afraid to unravel and tuck and braid all down. You want this to lay smooth. I cannot stress that enough. So just be mindful. Use your 3-way mirror so you can get a good view at what you're doing, and just braid until your stopping point. Now I'm not going all the way down because I want a little bit of this hair to be curly. And as you can see, I'm going to rubber band it off here shortly. It's also important to make sure the ponytail is nice and sleek and tucked, because I am not dipping this ponytail all the way up. I want to just dip it where that hair is straight, because that's going to be a curl. I spray it to give it some sealant. As you can see, same thing with the ponies. I just spray it so that it can lay and be sealed off. And then I'm gonna spray that little strand all the way up and down and just wrap. And then I'm also go through with the blow dryer to make sure it is held in place. Side note, I am anal when it comes to telling you guys to be gentle when it comes to styles with tension. We want to be cute, but we also want to keep our hair. We do not want to go through the process of hair loss and the costly expenses it takes to repair it, if even repairable. Trust me, I have seen it all. I have seen a lot, guys. Just be careful, be gentle. And then I'm going to do the same to this side. Again, taking that little section out and tucking it away. And get my traction on my braid. Now, you know there's at least one side that's going to give you a little problem. As you can see, I'm having to re-braid and smooth it back out with my brush. But we eventually get it together. You know, you can't give up. You just got to keep trying until you get it right. Because practice makes perfect, right? I'm just braiding it on through, trying to keep it detangled without giving up, holding on. Now I redid this because my hair was peeking through more than I would have liked. Because my hair is natural, if it peeks through too much, any bit of humidity may cause it to clump up. So I want to make sure that I tuck it well enough so that the Kanekalon is what's out. Now I'm measuring it to make sure they are the same length. I'm going to ponytail that off until later. Again, spraying that little part and then wrap it. Make sure it's wrapped up nice and smooth like. Take the blow dryer midway through. Make sure you seal it in between. Don't just wrap it all and then do it. I suggest wrapping it some and then blow drying it and finishing the wrap and blow drying it some more with a little more spray. For those of you like me who don't have a 3-way, this is a great option. You can get it from Amazon. Just run. Done. Here is the final results. Yeah. I was feeling my little holiday hair with my little balls. I was definitely feeling like a childlike reindeer, as you can see. I was digging it. I was digging it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Drop a comment below to let me know if you tried this style and how it worked out for you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And thanks again for watching The Garden of CC. Mwah.